serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. This broadcast has been brought to you by SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. Minner's Tree Company, serving the Tuolumne County region for 20 years. The NCS-TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Visit our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports. Visit straightsports.com for more information. Ab Locker Fitness. Strengthen your core and overall endurance. Visit ablockerfitness.com today. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. This broadcast has been brought to you by SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. Minner's Tree Company, serving the Tuolumne County region for 20 years. The NCS-TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Visit our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports. Visit straightsports.com for more information. Ab Locker Fitness. Strengthen your core and overall endurance. Visit ablockerfitness.com today. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. This broadcast has been brought to you by SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. Minner's Tree Company, serving the Tuolumne County region for 20 years. The NCS-TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Visit our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports. Visit straightsports.com for more information. Ab Locker Fitness. Strengthen your core and overall endurance. Visit ablockerfitness.com today.
It's the star-studded affair of Motherlode League football MVPs, the rivalry week in high school basketball. The Sonora Wildcats against the Summerville Bears at Bud Castle Gymnasium. You have Braylon Leveros, the Motherlode League offensive MVP for Summerville. Then you have Kai Elkins, the star running back. And then on the opposite side, Sonora, the Motherlode League MVP, Roger Alderman. And then lineman of the year, Tyler Sells, also on Sonora's side. They're missing a few players today, so Sonora's really going to have to make it up with a few other star players like Jared Franklin, John Curran, and Parker Moore. They're going to have to rely on the shoulders of them, and we'll see if that star of Sonora's side can take on Rye Atkins, Braylon Leveros, and Kai Elkins right here from Bud Castle Gym in downtown Sonora. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores. Mario Ramos on hand as well. And looking at these teams, Mario, we have Rye Atkins standing at 6'6", 180 pounds, sophomore player, second-year varsity. Then Sonora, you have Roger Alderman, the 6'5" senior center. You have a young versus old, same height, but Roger Alderman also has quite a bit more poundage on him, which can definitely dominate that paint. But who do you have coming into tonight's game?
I got our viewers being able to count on a great matchup in the Motherlode League in this one. I like both teams as far as momentum coming into this game. This one's going to go a long way into deciding who's going to kind of compete with Calaveras in that top spot, who's going to be able to give the Red Hawks a fighting shot at the league title here, as it looks like Calaveras is running away. But these two teams are saying, wait a minute, we have something to say. We're going to get it done tonight here at Bud Castle Gymnasium.
This is the Minners Tree Company pregame show. Once again, I'm Levi Flores, NorCal's voice of choice, and he's Mario Ramos. Now, for this game, I think of average games for the season so far. So if Summerville plays their average game and Sonora plays their average game, I think Summerville's a little bit more rounded and tight in their average games, while Sonora, they'll have a really bad game, then a really high-level game. So I think if you take those averages, Summerville probably has a little bit of edge today, especially without Ryan McDaniel, Reese Hampton, who are their two leading scorers, and then Ryder Faust, the junior power forward. Jaden Streitenberger, also one of the transfers from Bret Hart that has done quite a bit inside the paint for him, not necessarily scoring-wise, but rebounding. I think without those five players, Summerville has that advantage. But once again, it's rivalry week. Summerville hasn't beat Sonora since the 2015-2016 season, where Summerville then went on to win the Motherlode League. With that being said, does that change your mind at all?
Well, obviously, like you mentioned, the Cats are a little short-handed, but I think what might be able to tip the scales a little bit is, one, playing here at Bud Castle Gymnasium, two, the greatest band in the whole wide world right here, the Golden Regiment. Just
the most awesome band.
Oh, yeah, they are tearing it up, just as they've done in the fall. They're out here in the wintertime doing their thing. Again, you mentioned, things are kind of on paper looking in favor of the Bears, but this is Motherlode League play. All right, you can throw that stuff out the window. Strange things happen once you start these league games. I've seen first-place teams get knocked off by last-place teams, so crazier things have happened. And then, again, the Wildcats a little short-handed, especially in the backcourt, which could come into play. We'll see if the Bears are able to take advantage of that. But, like I mentioned, it is league play. We got the band going. We got the fans in here. Bud Castle Gymnasium starting to fill up. So Sonora's got a fighting chance, fighting opportunity, and they're going to make a run at the Bears in this one. It's going to be tough to take out Sonora, especially here at home.
Summerville Bears, Sonora Wildcats. The Minners Tree Company pregame show continues after this.
Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Miners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. This broadcast has been brought to you by SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. Miners Tree Company, serving the Tuolumne County region for 20 years. The NCS-TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Visit our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports. Visit straightsports.com for more information. Ab Locker Fitness. Strengthen your core and overall endurance. Visit ablockerfitness.com to
League Sonora Wildcats hosting the Summerville Bears. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and he is Mario Ramos. We have the starting five for the Summerville Bears. Braylon Leveros, who is the starting quarterback of the football team, also became the Offensive Player of the Year for the Motherlode League. Luca Peterson, Rye Atkins, the star player, 6'6" sophomore. We'll see what he can do against this tough Sonora defense. And then you have Kai Elkins, who is the big running back, rushed for, I believe, over 1,000 yards on the season. And then George Henderson, who I haven't personally seen play yet, but I've heard that he's a beast, and he's going to make a statement tonight. And now for the Sonora Wildcats, Riley Edwards, Jared Franklin, John Curran, Parker Moore, and the one and only Motherlode football MVP, Roger Alderman. Big matchup that we need to look at. Roger Alderman, Rye Atkins. Now, Rye Atkins, 180. He's very skinny, but he's a shooter, and they have to pay attention to that. It's going to focus on the defense of how they stop Rye Atkins, because he can do both paint play and he can do outside. Against Bret Hart, 5 threes and then 5 inside. So that's a lot of points for Rye because they just couldn't stop him. That the Sonora Wildcats have that Summerville doesn't is the greatest coaches probably in the Motherlode. Coach Lloyd Landre, multi-year division.
Miners Tree Company.
Championships a few times. And then also a new addition for this year that shocked me personally because he's been such a long-time coach at Summerville is Coach Claude Parkin. He coached me in middle school. He's one of the best coaches ever, always has winning seasons. And, well, Summerville basically said, you can go to Sonora if you'd like. And, well, he said, that's where I'm wanted, so I'm going to be there. And since he's joined the team, Sonora's been a whole different beast. But without those 5 players, like I mentioned, Reese Hampton, Ryan McDaniel, the 2 leading scorers on the season, and then Ryder Faust and Jaden Streitenberger, the transfer from Bret Hart. It's going to be a little bit of a bigger issue than you might expect. Sonora wins the tip with Roger Alderman, and now here is John Curran, the sophomore guard for Sonora, giving it over to Jared Franklin. Remember, switching from girls basketball just before this, now to boys basketball, 35-second shot clock. You also have 10-second backcourt violations, so you have to be aware of that, as Rye Atkins screened by Roger Alderman, but Sonora can't get out of it. NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores. He's Mario Ramos. So we're joining us from Bud Castle Gymnasium on NorCal Sports TV. Sonora needs a shot, 3 seconds to get it off. Parker Moore, step back, gives it up. And 3 in the key on Roger Alderman. Nearly a shot clock violation, which I'm not sure which one you'd rather like more, but.
Interesting, we had a 35-second shot clock violation, but 40 seconds came off the game clock. So not sure how the math adds up on that one. Nonetheless, the Cats will end up at the free throw line. It was good opening defensive possession by the Bears, just gave it right back over to Sonora.
Kai Elkins picks up the foul early on for Summerville, and it's John Curran, like I said, the sophomore. Hits the first one. John Curran, starting player, even as a sophomore. They have a lot of juniors and seniors on the team, but one of 2 sophomores playing for Sonora, and he has definitely earned that starting spot. 6 points per game as he misses the second free throw. But what's most notable about him is the defense, and you'll see that here. Henderson gives it up to Atkins, trapped in the corner, double team, gives it up to Kai Elkins. Ball still loose. Curran slides on the ground with it.
Yeah, interesting that wasn't a travel call.
It was a travel, but the call, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, nice pass.
Alderman inside, got around Braylon Leveros. Roger Alderman showing his dominance early on. 3-point lead in this ball. Some went haywire there as it's Sonora basketball. I think Summerville has a little jitters still from football season as Coach Cole Elkins calls the timeout after the turnover. It just sails right into the scorer's table. 3-0 Sonora.
Your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
3-0 Sonora Wildcats lead the Summerville Bears on NorCal Sports TV. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and he, by my side, is Mario Ramos. We've seen Roger Alderman get 1 bucket, and then John Curran 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Summerville still a little skeptical offensively, but they'll get into the rhythm as Franklin pulls up from the baseline and misses everything. Adds a few PSI into the ball with the air ball. Here's a foul on John Curran. The tight defense led to a slap on the arm.
A little too aggressive out there by Curran. Don't need to foul that far, especially in the backcourt.
Oriam Bissett, fresh into the game for Summerville, missed a lot of the football season due to injury, and glad to see him back to full health as he's fouled by Riley Edwards. And Edwards, early on in the season, rep number 23 before the transfer of Jaden Streitenberger, who then took the number, and Edwards allowed that to him. And his brother, Roger Edwards, number 13, just in case you see him out there. Bissett pump fakes, find to Atkins, comes out to Leveros. Franklin pulls down the board. Curran against Henderson. The screen from Alderman. Got to be careful. Set those feet all the way through. Curran pulls up and got the bounce. Hometown roll for Jonathan Curran.
Soft touch there by Curran on the pull-up.
Henderson finds Atkins in the corner. Pulls up for 3. No. Look good, but way off to the left side and a little bit too much muscle. Henderson picks this one out of the air on the full court pass. Henderson drives through, splits the defense, but won't get the roll. Lid on the basket for Summerville early on.
Yeah, you see the Bears just a little excited. There's a lot of energy in this gym. Summerville just needs to settle down, get into this ball game. Like you mentioned, need to crack that lid, see something go through the net.
Alderman playing outside, screen on Luca Peterson, and the 3 ball from Riley Edwards misses Atkins. An easy rebound. Peterson. Now Bissett. Atkins will drive baseline onto Alderman, lost the handle. And Atkins saying that Moore touched it. Official disagrees. And about our officials, too. Officiating crew, Carlos Maldonado and Pete Campbell. Through the girls' game, there was one call that I didn't necessarily agree with, but other than that, I didn't really find an issue with a lot. So good officiating crew for rivalry week.
Franklin with the strong take.
Oriam
draw the foul there on Bissett.
Oriam Bissett picking up that one. That is his first. And Kai Elkins has the other foul to make it 2 on Summerville in the first quarter. Franklin got it to drop on average points per game, 5.8, along with 4.1 rebounds, and add an assistant to there as well.
Going to need Franklin to step up, and Edwards, Curran. Again, no Hampton, no McDaniels in the backcourt.
Elkins gives it up to Oriam Bissett. Unselfish player, never looking at the basket, but sometimes you have to. Elkins splits, kicks, Henderson 3. Good! First points for the Summerville Bears. It comes from George Henderson, the 6'1" senior for Summerville. And just with one basket, makes it a 2-possession game, 4 minutes into play.
Good find there by Elkins on the drive. Henderson able to have the feet set, knock that one down. Alderman, good position down low.
And Braylon Leveros caught on the mismatch.
Yeah. Well, Leveros has been guarding him, and yeah, this time they really made him pay for that one. Alderman able to get good position down low on the block, you see right here. And that's, like you mentioned, his size, he has to use that to his advantage. If it's out on the perimeter, then, Leveros has got the foot speed to hang with him. But like you mentioned, there's a big-time size disadvantage. And the closer you are to the basket, the Wildcats are going to be able to exploit that.
Parker Moore nearly had a offensive rebound after the missed free throw, but wasn't paying attention, and it bounced out to Henderson. Here's a steal for Franklin. Drives to the rack and misses the easy lay. And then right after, Riley Edwards gets there on the cleanup, and that is why you follow your shots.
Yeah, that's why you don't assume that the guy's going to make a run-out layup like that. You always come down and hustle. There's Edwards, a little hustle from behind, and nice block on that one.
Elkins puts it up from the baseline and count it for deep.
Couple 3 balls here for the Bears. That's the great equalizer. Haven't got much, but you knock in a couple of those, and hey, it's 9-6.
Ryden Weaver will be the next to come in as another missed layup for Riley Edwards comes up short.
Yeah, you compound that on the other end with a couple missed layups by the Wildcats.
Past few minutes, Summerville has been releasing into their small guard ball. Rye Atkins currently on the bench, and Alderman there didn't hit the ball and then slapped the backboard, which should be a technical call, but officials obviously not seeing that. 9-6 after a failed possession for Summerville. Here's the Wildcats. Driving, Moore releases the handle and still trying to push out, but the Summerville defense forcing them to pick up and reset their offense. Screen from Alderman, pull up for Franklin, another miss, and a foul will go on the rebound.
I think it's going to go against Leveros. We'll see if the officials going to have a conversation. Take a look at the replay right here. What do you think, Levi?
He was just trying to box out. Alderman went over the top, and I feel like that should be over the back because Leveros, he wasn't backing into the legs while he was up in the air. He was just trying to box out, and that's textbook box out play for Braylon Leveros, and Alderman, just because of his size, I guess, got the call there because of how hard he fell.
Yeah, well, that's what Coach Elkins is talking to the official. He's like, well, you got a foul for blocking out? Yeah, what do they say? The ball don't lie. And if there's a turnover, sends it back over to the Bears.
Of course, you don't want Leveros to pick any fouls up, though. Forced to go to the bench this early. Peterson pulls up for 3. Looks good. Rattles out. Offensive rebound. Elkins kick to Bissett. Bissett 3. Poe goes out. Alderman. Rebound poked out by Summerville. Elkins horizontal in the air, and Alderman finally picking up a foul. And, man, all the people in the stands, you even threw your hands up. In my mind, I'm thinking, man, this whistle either isn't blowing or nobody's hearing it.
Yeah, you see right there on that initial attempt, Elkins going right into the teeth of this Wildcat defense. And the officials caught the second one, but Kai Elkins has been really active. He's now got 4 points, hit a 3-ball earlier. And just kind of keeping things alive, making the extra pass. Really brought a little bit of energy with him and Bissett. Again, bringing some energy to this Bears team as you got Levros and Atkins currently on the bench.
Both of these teams, every single player, a lot of love for one each other too, but once they're on the field, once they're on the court, a whole different game. It's like they don't even know each other.
Yeah, you're wearing a different colored jersey. It's time to go.
Drive from Curran, stop from behind by Henderson. Alderman pokes it back up, and the size difference remains strong for Roger Alderman.
Good job by Alderman. Anticipate that miss. Able to get up and over the defender for the easy putback. Now it's 4.
Swings court. Austin Hike in the corner. Peterson with ball in hand floats it up. No whistles, and rather see a pass on that than try to throw it up there and hope for the best.
I like the aggressiveness, though, with Peterson. We've seen him with a good look at 3. Didn't hesitate, and this time, nice strong drive to the basket. Just going to get it to fall.
Curran, automatic from the wing. Final minute in the first quarter, and Sonora doubling Summerville's points, 14-7. Henderson finds Bissett. Austin Hike in the corner. Gets the pass and misses strong. Right accuracy, wrong power. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Sonora looking at this with Weaver from the high post, and this one will go Summerville's way with no shot clock. Roger Edwards will come into the game for the first time. Jared Franklin will get a rest in the final 30 seconds.
2-2-1 press from the Wildcats. A deflection.
Henderson, kick to Elkins, pump fake, drives in on Alderman, and Elkins scared of the big body as Peterson misses the 3. And Austin Hike putting pressure, picked up by Bissett, tripped by Edwards with 11.8 seconds. Summerville gets the ball on the baseline.
Good job by the Bears not to just concede that possession. You see Peterson and Bissett able to force the turnover on that one. Shot
deep
here
pass to Peterson. Looked for Henderson. He's the one who hit the deep ball earlier. Bissett, kick out. Henderson 3. Good release. Wrong angle. Edwards can throw this one up, and Coach Landry yelling at him, say, hey, throw that thing up. But that comes to the end of the first quarter with the 14-7 score. The Sonora Wildcats at home up top.
This broadcast has been brought to you by SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. Minner's Tree Company, serving the Tuolumne County region for 20 years. The NCS-TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Visit our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports. Visit straightsports.com for more information. Ab Locker Fitness. Strengthen your core and overall endurance. Visit ablockerfitness.com today.
Packed house in Bud Castle Gymnasium. NorCal Sports TV bringing you all the action just in case you can't get in, and on demand. Saying hello to my future self. Hi, Levi. Summerville with the ball out of the break. Sonora up by 7. And Sonora starts with a steal with John Curran. Ryden Weaver moving on Austin Hike. Got through and got a circus shot to go through with the left hand.
Weaver able to take advantage of that lane. Alderman cleared out a whole bunch of space down there. Could have drove a semi-truck down that lane.
Roger Edwards poked it out but couldn't keep it in for Sonora. And first quarter came to a close, and despite Sonora leading by 7, which is doubling Summerville's points, well, it still seems to be a very, very close game, and Summerville They're just working with that lineup right now as Rye Atkins gets ready to come back in. We haven't seen him since midway through the first when Coach Elkins decided to go with the small ball. Looks like he's going to come back in and try to do something against Alderman as Curran looks for his second three from the same spot but misses.
Bears opening up this quarter with 2 straight turnovers. See what kind of look they get on this possession.
Hike dribbles through. He's triple teamed. Henderson goes in from 15. Poe goes out. Rebound Hike, and Peterson will reset with 35 on the shot clock. Oriam Bissett pull up 3 just off to the left side. A perfect power as here's another foul on Austin Hike, and Roger Edwards coming up a little limping with a left leg injury. It's the fifth foul, on Summerville, and there was 4 on Sonora. Noah Wright comes in for the first time today. Deadly three-point shooter. Don't leave him open.
And if you're the Bears, you got to stay away from that kind of foul. Getting closer to the bonus. Guy already secured the rebound.
Atkins, the poke out. Goes down, 1-2 step, the two-handed jam, the daily dose of iron for Rye Atkins. Puts an exclamation point at the end of the steal. Rye Atkins throws it down, 2 hands for safety. Sonora trying to recover. And this is Summerville basketball. That play alone can boost Summerville into something large. But watch this again. Just poked it out. Beat him down court. Man, he makes it look easy. 6'6". You're nearly there already.
Yeah, add that athleticism to it, like you said. Making it look like a walk in the park. Maybe that'll get him going offensively. Maybe that'll get the Bears going. Down by 7. It's a couple minutes into the second quarter.
And like I said in pregame, Rye Atkins, he may be able to dunk, he may be big, but 6'6", if you're in the NBA, that's just a regular guard position, and he can do the same shooting like he can dunking. Makes it look easy.
Yeah, there's really nowhere on the floor where he can't score from. And not just that, but he's got a motor. The guy keeps working throughout the game, so you really got to, pack your lunch and, make sure you got a couple energy bars in there as well if you're going to try to guard Rye Atkins.
Noah Wright pulls up from 3, misses, and Atkins pulls down the board.
Good look. Nice little sidestep three-pointer.
Henderson driving on Curran, and an offensive foul. A little bit of a push on George Henderson, and he's not going to question the official. He said, yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, anytime you get that arm extended, it's an easy call for the official. 30 in black just kind of pushed off a little bit.
That's another call that you can't give for Summerville. They've been in a lot of foul trouble so early on. That's another one that you just have to avoid right now.
Well, that's their last foul to give. Next foul is going to put the Cats in the bonus and send them to the free throw line.
Curran drive. Atkins comes over to help. Leaves open Weaver, and Weaver's got it for 3.
Great look by Curran, sucking in the defense. A little too much help there by Atkins. Couldn't quite get out to Weaver in time. Got the 3 ball from the corner pocket.
Leveros back in the game with a few fouls. Elkins going inside with the footwork on Parker Moore, and Moore now picks up a foul. When we look at the game, Sonora versus Calaveras a few days ago, Riley Edwards 7 points, Jared Franklin 8 points, John Curran 6 points, and a few players with 5 points. And like I said, they scored 42 points in total while Calaveras was held to 45. But Sonora, they like to move that ball around and get everyone open looks, because once you're open, you just take the shot. That's kind of how Sonora's offense works. But right now, there's only a few players that are really getting those looks and knocking them down while other players are struggling.
And then, the inconsistency with players coming in and out of the lineup. Really just trying to find what's working on any given night for Coach Longley and his Wildcats. And so far, again, not bad. 3-1. And then 3rd currently in the Motherlode League. And this one will go a long way into making sure that they can stay up top and keep challenging Calaveras, like you mentioned, who's undefeated at this point.
Moore pulls up against Leveros, misses, and an easy rebound for George Henderson. It's Henderson, Leveros, Elkins, Peterson, and Atkins in the game for the Bears. Henderson lost it, poked out. Leveros waits for the defense to jump, and then pulls up from 5 feet out.
Good patience there by Braylon Leveros. And the defenders jump in the air. Just a little head fake, kids. Sometimes it doesn't take too much. Good fundamentals on that one. 19-15.
Franklin against Atkins. Spins around. Atkins goes up and denies the shot. stripped it away from Franklin. And Atkins might have to do it again as the turnover. Peterson threw it right back to the Wildcats.
Shot clock never reset. Not sure if the Bears had possession on that one, but 5 on the shot clock.
Officials don't seem to mind as Weaver misses a deep shot again. This is where the aggressiveness comes in. They've played long enough, kind of playing their own way. But now they're saying we need to get aggressive because a 4-point game after we're up by 8, not a good look.
We got a loose ball in the corner, and both officials were shielded on that one, so neither one of them could see which one. And there's another official, one of the fans right there on the baseline. Maybe you can see it right there at the doorway.
Our producer said Our producer said it should be Sonora ball, but officials couldn't agree, so they call it jump ball, which means the alternating possession goes to Sonora. Edwards pulls up, 3 ball strong. Henderson adding an extra board. Deep to Elkins. Elkins out to Peterson, pulls up for 3. Breaks up off the block. Summerville waiting to go back to put some pressure on Sonora's offense. Franklin pulls up against Leveros. And Leveros not even budging, letting him take that shot, and it pays off.
The pace of this
15.
one. Oh,
and a blocking foul on Parker Moore. Some ooze from the crowd.
How about the basket?
And we will see this. Henderson.
Yeah, the official's trying to figure out whether or not that basket counts. He never signaled whether or not it went in. I don't know if the official saw it go in.
And, well, our producer is saying yes, but I don't necessarily think that it should count because, you know, there's no continuation in high school basketball. You have to be in the air when the foul occurs. And, well, Elkins hit the body on his way down before he went back up to shoot. And, I mean, it's just something that the officials have to see in the moment. And, well, if they didn't see it, then they'll just go with their gut, and that means the shot is made. Weaver, the last to touch here, couldn't quite get the grip. So Summerville, after getting a bucket, then a foul, will have another opportunity. Watch Rye Atkins. He has a mismatch against Jared Franklin as Alderman awaits in the center.
Yeah, just going back on that last play, I think I'd like to see the officials reward Henderson for being aggressive on that one, able to finish that one at the play. And it was a bang-bang play. It kind of go either way. Like I said, I'd like to see the officials award the aggressiveness.
Atkins, short pick and roll. Oriam Bissett controlling, double teamed. Henderson now to Atkins. Atkins pulls up for 3 off the left side. Sonora fights for the rebound between Curran and Alderman, which leads to an open 3, but another miss by Luca Peterson. He needs something to fall to get his confidence back up. 2-point game. Sonora still in the lead as Weaver loses control again. Second straight possession, and Coach Langeway looks at his lineup and says, hey, let's get Roger in there.
Yeah, the pace of this game has really slowed down, kind of to the Summerville Bears' benefit. They've been able to kind of slowly crawl into this one, cut a lead down to 2, able to tie this one up or take a lead on this possession with a 3-pointer.
Kai Elkins just waiting here on the wing, not guarded at all, and Oriam Bissett caught on a travel while Kai Elkins said he was standing right in front of us, no defender even near, and could have led to an open 3 or just something inside. But
when you got 2 white jerseys standing in front of you, that's a lot tougher pass to make. Bissett might not have had a clean look at Elkins, who, yeah, like you said, he was open, but clearly on the other side of the court. Ooh, it might have been a kick. Got away with that one.
Peterson drives. Bissett, 3. Looks good. No, still long. Right, yo-yoing against Peterson, allowing the play to set up as it's Curran on the right wing. Alderman comes out from the paint to the top of the arc. 3-ball, Curran misses Atkins' rebound, and then Curran comes up to play some defense. 90 seconds to play in the first half. Summerville down by 2.
We get another inadvertent whistle. I'm not sure what. Or maybe the shot clock never reset. I think that's what it was. We're fixing the shot clock.
19-17. Wildcats up by 2. 60 seconds. Atkins goes from mid-range, fades out, misses, and Peterson, aggressive on the rebound, gets poked in the eye. He'll stroll back down for some defense as Sonora looks to extend the lead into those final 16 minutes.
A lot of the energy in this place has kind of died down too. Again, with the pace being slowed down, so the Bears, if they could close this out, could take old Uncle momentum into the locker room.
Right, the rare missed three is a lot of tie-up going on, and this remains Wildcat basketball. And Peterson still messing with his right eye, which is got poked into down here on their last offensive possession about 30 seconds ago. No shot clock for Sonora as Alderman turns with the right hand, misses twice. Franklin finally the putback. 4-point lead, and Summerville looks for the final shot. And get it back down. Atkins in the corner. Elkins on the opposite side. Elkins looks for three. He's got it. Beats the buzzer with 2 seconds, and Edwards doesn't get it off in time. Kai Elkins knocks down the three to make it a 1-point game heading into the half. Here is the other look. What we saw basically the last time where we were saying he was wide open, well, he could have done that time too, but Sonora holds on to a 1-point lead heading into the final 16 minutes of play. It's rivalry week in the Motherlode.
This broadcast has been brought to you by SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. Minner's Tree Company, serving the Tuolumne County region for 20 years. The NCS-TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Visit our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports. Visit straightsports.com for more information. Ab Locker Fitness. Strengthen your core and overall endurance. Visit ablockerfitness.com today.
Grab and rim with like one hand. After 3 weeks of using this, I can flush down a dunk easily. Probably about 4 or 5 inches added onto my vertical jump.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Ab Locker, for anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in. To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
Adriana, you are the love of my life. Will you make me the happiest man on earth? Will you marry me?
Yes, Dave. Only if we can have Justin Flores Productions DJ our wedding.
Justin Flores Productions?
Justin Flores Productions. They have years of experience in radio and music, and their personalities make for the best experience.
Do they offer any other services?
Of course. Their slogan is audio, video, and all your media needs.
Okay.
Justin Flores Productions. Audio, video, and all your media needs. You're welcome, Dave. You're welcome.
That's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get off to a good start.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%. And we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that
21-20 in rivalry day in the Motherlode. The Sonora Wildcats holding on to a 1-point lead against the Summerville Bears. Crosstown rivalries always fun to see. And, well, the Sonora Wildcats in the first quarter scored 14 points. Summerville scored 7. Second quarter, well, Summerville turned the tide and scored 13 points to Sonora's 7. And that leads us to that 1-point game. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and by my side, it's the one and only Mario Ramos.
Whoop. Pleasure to be in the house. Pleasure to make it up the hill here in the Bud Castle Gymnasium. Heck of a first half. A little back and forth battle. The Bears able to slow down the pace, kind of take the crowd out of this one. After that early start, you mentioned Sonora, 14-7 lead to start the first quarter. But Summerville making this one a ball game and should be interesting down the stretch in this Motherlode League battle.
Leading scorer in the game is Kai Elkins. He hit a 3 with a few seconds left in the second quarter to have 9 total points. 3 of those came from the free throw line, hitting 75%, 3 of 4, and 2 threes. Rye Atkins, Kai Elkins, Braylon Leveros, George Henderson, and Luca Peterson. Ooh. They were the starting 5, and they're the starting 5 in the second half, too, as Rye Atkins still looking for that 3 ball, but missing on all of his 3-point attempts.
Might have got away with one on that one. Producer Jeremy thought that was an offensive foul. I got to agree with you, my guy.
He thinks everything's a foul.
Yeah, looked like you got a little.
I personally didn't see it, but they have called it before, so you want them to call it both ways, and whatever they see goes.
Got those orange and black goggles on that might not have let you see that one go.
Riley Edwards flies through and got a deuce. It's 23-20.
Cats dropping back into a 2-3 zone.
Peterson still pulling up and looking for those points from deep 3-point land, but still can't find them. Luca Peterson, he's pulled up a lot, hasn't hit anything yet, but on his way, and once he gets started, hopefully he won't be able to stop. Curran fakes on Henderson. Edwards fakes the 3. Peterson jumps, but defense is strong with this one.
Oh,
Moore spins around. Great feet work, but Sonora still unable to get inside and just lay it up for easy points. They have the opportunities. They get there. They do the work to get there. But still, just something is off in those layup attempts.
Parker Moore just left that one a little bit short. Here's a rebound and a run out by Franklin.
Atkins, another block. Protecting the paint from across the county, and another one, but Alderman gets some contact, and Rye Atkins will pick up his first foul.
It looked like Atkins was clean up top. I think that might have come down low. Yeah, it's on Leveros.
And you're right, and that's going to be Leveros' 3rd.
Yeah, Atkins got all ball on that one, so Leveros, a little contact in the hip area. Ooh, Alderman left that one short. We know he's strong enough. Just a little too much backspin, getting some chuckles out of the crowd.
You couldn't make fun of him during football season, so the Summerville fans making sure he hears it this time.
I don't know if I'd be making fun of him at all. any season.
24-20. Summerville still looking for their first points in the second half. They have the ball in the hands of the right person, Kai Elkins, before he loses it. And it's another jump ball. This is going to be Sonora's.
Job by Curran hitting the deck. Getting on the floor. Possession's going to go to the Wildcats. Got a 4-point lead. And trying to get this crowd back into this and something to cheer about. A lot of energy early on. We'll see if they can get it going again.
Alderman down low, double-teamed Atkins, forcing his hand into the cookie jar, coming out clean as Edwards drops down a triple. Nothing but nylon for the 5'10" junior, Riley Edwards.
5 points in the quarter for Edwards, and a steal there. A little assist from the official. Drops it off. Nice pass.
Jonathan Curran getting inside. Help with the assist, and Jonathan Curran, great job to follow up. Sonora's gotten multiple points just because they've been following down.
Edwards, a catalyst here in the quarter. One of the couple of steals. This time he's going to get called for the foul, I believe. The one Wildcat is. I think it's going to be number 0. Yep.
It is Riley Edwards picking up his second foul in the game, but there's the replay of Edwards picking it off and then finding John Curran. A great find, an unselfish play, which he could have easily went up and attempted the points for himself. It's a 9-point lead for Sonora now after Summerville has been shut out in the opening 3 minutes. And Edwards poked out by Oriam Bissett. What a great find by Bissett, chasing down. And Edwards, he cradled the ball, and when it came to the left side, Bissett was able to sneak in there and stop it. You see that ball going down to his left knee. You got to keep that in front of yourself to draw those fouls.
Great hustle by Bissett, and here's Henderson stepping into the passing lane.
Takes it away, 1-on-1, and he's able to finish. First points for Summerville in the second half. And it comes 3 minutes and 15 seconds into it, which they didn't score in the first quarter either until 4 minutes passed.
8-0 run by the Wildcats.
Atkins
the
takes it away, then gets the pass up court, two-step, trying to draw the foul, and then cleans it up afterwards. A lot of people wanted the dunk, but, you know, Atkins, he's a smart player. He said, let me jump stop, draw a foul, and he was able to get there and clean up his own board and then put it back.
I mean, he's 6'6". You got to continue to attack the basket and take the contact. Not sure if Curran's going to really distract that too much. It's Parker Moore with this nice move. Give me that, Parker.
Moore has got it. He gestures towards Atkins and said, I can do it too. Surprised he didn't get a technical, but the official not looking that way. And Atkins looking to answer, can't do it. Atkins still looking at his three, and Summerville, the three ball hasn't been their game except for Kai Elkins, who has hit 2, and those both came in the first half. But Peterson and Atkins, they're looking at that three ball because they're open, but the thing is, you're not making them. Of course, one is finally going to drop eventually, but right now, stick to the game that's working, and that's inside. Ten to shoot for Sonora. Curran drives, and Atkins caught on the foul. Grabbed the bicep of John Curran.
Yeah, you like to see Atkins kind of take that extra step, cut off the ball handler. Just a little lazy defensively, sticking that arm out. Again, get your body out in front. Either stop the ball, force that pass out, or again, draw a charge.
Luca Peterson will come in at the next possible moment. And so will Ryden Weaver. And Peterson will take out George Henderson, and that noise you're hearing is the most awesome band in the universe, the Golden Regiment. First time coming into Bud Castle Gymnasium this season. Very glad to have them.
Definitely. Always nice to see the regiment in the house. Used to seeing them out at Dunleavy Field. Nice to see them inside Bud Castle Gymnasium. Nice to see all the faces from around the Motherlode area. This crosstown rivalry always brings the folks out.
They sit. Open Elkins, his three short. Gets his own rebound flying through from 20 feet out. And now Austin Hike makes a move on the basket.
Yeah, Elkins definitely on the all-motor team. He doesn't stop working.
Atkins,
nice
put back. Rye Atkins. The paint is his.
Good job crashing from the corner. Nobody blocked him out. Able to get the easy putback for 2. Maybe that'll get him going. You mentioned struggling from the three-point line. Right, those hustle plays like that. Maybe start to see the ball go through the basket.
Franklin gets the roll there over Bissett. Bissett played good defense. Arm straight up and down, and Franklin wrapped around.
Oh, good hands by Edwards. Jump ball is going to be the call. Never signaled, but he's pointing Summerville's direction.
It's interesting. When he blew the whistle, Orion Bissett had full possession of that ball, but to avoid possibly injuries or a little more altercation, Summerville is going to get this ball. And one thing I've noticed with Summerville in those last possessions moving in, Elkins getting his own rebound after he missed a 3, then Atkins coming in. Well, Sonora is probably missing Jaden Streitenberger. We talked about him just slightly in the pregame show as Peterson floats one up and misses. But Streitenberger, since he's been playing for Sonora, he hasn't scored a lot of points, but he's in the game a lot, and it's because he's very aggressive. He's programmed to get that basketball, and he goes at it no matter what, and that's what Summerville is showing here. And if Streitenberger was on the court for Sonora, they probably wouldn't have gotten that ball as many times as they have. Weaver gets the ball stripped by Levros. He tried giving it up, and Atkins pulls away with it somehow. Still fighting for that ball. Still alive. Franklin in transition. Slows up against Peterson. Backs down. Alderman off the low block. Curran, 3. Looks good. Short. Alderman keeps
hustle.
it alive, but it's right to Atkins.
Yeah, one of the things, too, with this Wildcat zone defense, it's always tougher to block out in a zone defense because you're not matched up man-to-man. So finding someone to block out.
Oh, beautiful
tough.
find by Atkins. Then Bissett kicks it right back out. Levros against Alderman. Get it out of here. Weaver steps back into three-point land, and now the movement comes from the Sonora offense. 35-26, 9 points ahead. Sonora leading the Summerville Bears.
Like Franklin wanted Alderman on that one. Alderman was like, let me take a breather real quick. I need to catch my breath.
Weaver caught 15 feet out, gave it right to Levros, and this is going to stay Wildcat ball, but there's no possession by Summerville, so there's 8 seconds for Sonora to shoot if they're paying attention.
A good recovery there by Levros. He was beat initially on the back door by Franklin. He was able to get a deflection on that one. Like you said, knock it out of bounds. 7 left to shoot here.
Edwards looking, student section counting down, and the 3 misses, hits the rim, resets, and Parker Moore stopped by Levros, but not for long as he continues to push through. And now it's over double digits, 11 points for Sonora. Levros trapped in the corner, crosses court, Henderson open 3, no.
It's a good look, showing off that quarterback arm right there.
Shot clock turned off, Franklin ball in hand, Atkins comes up to put some good pressure. Curran in the corner. Henderson is pushing out on him as Edwards controls and yo-yos from the logo. Screen comes from Parker Moore. Edwards gets the ball poked by Bissett. Weaver comes alive. Bissett, the poke out, 3 to shoot. Gives it up to Elkins. He'll launch it. No foul, no whistle on Edwards despite the colliding of hands in the air. The officials will let it play out into the fourth quarter as it's an 11-point game. Sonora Wildcats, will they hold on? We'll find out soon.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Ab Locker. For anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in.
To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
Summerville has 8 minutes and a lot of work to do if they want to take down their crosstown rival, the Sonora Wildcats. 16 points scored for Sonora in the third quarter, and couldn't quite continue with the Weaver 3. And Summerville only held to 6 points, which puts them at 26. Down by 11, and the counter is ticking.
A nice out-of-timeout play there by Coach Longeway.
Elkins inside the paint.
Good find there by the Bears. Cats a little scrambled defensively. Elkins again, he's been active, trying to keep the Bears in this one, cut it down to single digits.
Franklin trying to move Elkins off his feet. What a mountain. 8 to shoot for Sonora. The defense of Summerville stopping him. Curran might have to pull up. drive, stopped by Henderson, no rim. Curran looking at the officials for a whistle, and Atkins hands it right back to Edwards, but then pokes it right back out. A very sloppy play by both teams, but somehow Summerville ends with it.
There it is.
Atkins, 3, still looking for it. Won't get it.
Good look by Elkins. Tell you what, the officials have been swallowing their whistle. This game's got a lot more physical. As you can see there, you got people in the stands questioning some of these.
Peterson purposely didn't touch that ball because he knew it was last touched by Ryden Weaver. But then as soon as the ball went out, the official said it's going to stay with Sonora. Coach Landre calls the timeout to avoid the call on the baseline. Ryden Weaver couldn't get it in.
This broadcast has been brought to you by SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. Minner's Tree Company, serving the Tuolumne County region for 20 years. The NCS TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and
through the 90 seconds in the fourth quarter, there's only been 2 points scored, and that was for Kai Elkins. And then we're going to add that from Roger Edwards. Count the basket, and he'll try to earn an extra one from the free throw line. But low scoring in this fourth quarter, which hurts and helps both teams. Honestly, Summerville needs to score, but their defense needs to stand up. And for Sonora, well, their defense just needs to stand up as long as they're not allowing Summerville to come back into the game. Roger Edwards' three-point play connects here, and now Luca Peterson will try to lead a fast break to Kai Elkins. 40-28. Time is running out. Henderson steps into a 3. Good! George Henderson knocks down another. He had 5 points in the first half. And right back to a 9-point game in single digits.
Those looks are going to be there if the Bears could take care of the basketball. Haven't been able to hit too much from range. Henderson with 2 threes. Elkins with 2 threes. Yep, only a few triples away from here. There's Parker Moore answering on the other end.
43-31 after that from Parker Moore, who was scoreless in the first half and picking up his end of the stick in the second.
Got 8 in the second, 2 threes for Parker Moore, and then that sweet move down low, trying to pick up a charge, no call. Looked like he was there.
Summerville stays with it. Oriam Bissett picked it up in time. Henderson, another one. George Henderson knocks it through. 43-34.
3 ball in the corner pocket for George Henderson, his 3rd triple of the game. And they haven't put the score up on the home scoreboard here at Bud Castle Gymnasium. Yeah, it should be a 9-point game. Producer Jeremy's got it. There they go.
Peterson inside, triple team. Parker Moore stops him.
Yeah,
when you're going 1 against 2, you might draw a foul, but when you're 1 against 3, they allow that extra man to just go up and deny it at the rack. So need to kick that ball out, and it's been that way the entire game. They've been stopped probably 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, that's a hand check right there. Good. These officials are just going to let these guys play it out.
I'm fine with them playing it out as long as it doesn't come to a point where they start calling, something where they haven't called it all game. That's where we usually see most of the issues. 5 seconds for Sonora to shoot.
Ooh.
Weaver drives. Atkins stops it from behind, punches it off the backboard.
Kind of distracted that shot, just a threat.
And there's the foul on Ryden Weaver.
Kind of comes in the hip area. Maybe a little upset from the previous one, missing that layup. It was a great move, but Atkins distracted him at the basket. It was kind of a little frustration in transition as Weaver picks up that foul. I think in the NBA they might have called that like a take foul, right? On the transition.
Looks like we're going to send us to a timeout as the Wildcats want to talk about it. Summerville staying in the mix, 43-34.
From grabbing rim with like one hand After 3 weeks of using this, I can flush down a dunk easily. Probably about 4 or 5 inches added onto my vertical jump.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Summerville Bears number 2 in the Motherlode League standings, Sonora number 3, but both tied in league at 3-1. Who will take that second place trophy as of now? Well, we're going to find out in the next 4 minutes. Summerville needs a lot of offense to keep moving. The 3 ball has been strong in the second half. We'll see if it continues with Bissett. It does not, but Atkins will put it back up. It looked like he got slapped on the arm by Parker Moore. No whistle, and Sonora will be back with it up by 9. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and he is Mario Ramos, joining me today at Bud Castle. Sonora looking at little clock control as Braylon Leveros. It's either 3 or 4.
Again, good position down low from Alderman. He gets it that deep, it's going to be trouble for Leveros and trouble for Summerville. He's able to get that contact across the arm. Easy call for the official. But not a bad foul, considering Alderman struggles at the free throw line. So, again, if they could keep him off the board on here, not a bad foul. You know, Leveros might be in a little bit of foul trouble, but at this point of the game, you'll take that. You got to get that rebound, though.
Alderman, not great from the free throw line on the season, only 33% on 8 makes of 24 misses, not including games today. Summerville, if they can capitalize on this, might have a play coming their way, but Parker Moore says otherwise.
Good job by Moore to slow that one down.
3 ball, calling out the miss, but Atkins strong in the paint to pick it out. 43-34, no points for Sonora despite a few shot attempts taken. Still moving that ball outside. They get it to the hot hand, George Henderson. 3 minutes and counting. Summerville needs shots. Here's Henderson. He's gotten one off, and this one just off the right side. And both teams really good at poking that ball up into the air and trying to get that big man. And here's a foul called on George Henderson.
Curran with a nice take. John Curran out ahead. Nice outlet pass from the Cats. Curran out ahead of the pack, taking the contact in the hit, and one. 3-point play opportunity.
John Curran, I don't think his points per game really reflects what he does on the season. Only 6 points per game. You look at some other things that he's done, and it's just what he does for the team is magnificent. And as a sophomore player, it's definitely going to bring some rivalry, even more rivalry between these two teams as him and Ry Atkins will go at it for the next 3 years.
Yeah, he's definitely stepped up today in the absence of, again, a couple starters for the Wildcats.
Oriam Bissett, a circus shot. Surprised the regiment band didn't go dun dun da 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 dun dun da. We need that sound effect in here. 46-36, just above 2 minutes. Might be out of reach, but we'll see what Summerville's offense can do within the final 120. Needs to start now. Coach Langeway pointing to the corner where Leveros is flying to, along with Henderson. And Alderman picking up the foul as he's reaching around the back of Braylon Leveros. Leveros said, hey, you may be able to do that in football, but this is the basketball court.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to go for the sack. Just like he did on his way to that Motherlode League championship.
Sonora calls the timeout. A 10-point difference. Summerville trying to bring it back.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
46-36, the Sonora Wildcats may take second place in the Motherlode League after this victory if they can hold on, which means they'll be right behind Calaveras, in which their only loss from league came a few days ago. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and he is Mario Ramos. 2 minutes. What's the game plan for Sonora?
Stay strong defensively, rebound, and rebound. Try not to give up any clean looks like that one by Bissett, and there's the board from Parker Moore.
Summerville has made some shots that they probably shouldn't have and missed a lot of shots that they should have made. And, you know, it all counts to even in the end. Right now, good defense coming from both teams, but Sonora still showing that they're the top dog in Motherlode basketball.
If you're Sonora, you want to continue to run your offense, but shots like that, you don't have to force up. You want to be super patient and milk as much of the clock as you can unless you get a really excellent look.
It's a shot you can't miss if you're Summerville right now. About the final minute. Summerville needs a prayer.
So trying to make something happen in the backcourt. Picks up the easy foul. One away from the bonus for the Bears, so the last foul to give. It'll be a sideline inbound for Sonora.
Third personal.
Curran yelling at the official to call the timeout. And we'll stay here with the final minute, 10 seconds. Sonora goes to the bench thanks to Curran. But Mario, 1 minute, 10 seconds, 10-point game. If there's any chance for Summerville to make the comeback and possibly make this a victory for them with no flaws, what needs to happen?
Oh, you got to be pretty flawless on the offensive end. Try to get something going from downtown. Defensively, you're going to have to force the issue. We saw Bissett try to come up and pick up a little bit full court. He's going to need some help out there. He's going to need a turnover or two. And unless, you start playing the foul game, we mentioned the Bears right at the limit. So the next foul will put Sonora at the line. They can get a couple one-on-ones to go their way. That might help. But again, the Bears are going to need to get something going quick. With a minute and 10 left, there might not be enough time. But we'll see. We'll see how this plays out.
Summerville, in my opinion, needs to look at George Henderson and Kai Elkins, which is also what Coach Lonjoy is talking about. Make sure you stop those shooters. Stay on them, put heavy pressure. So I'm not sure if they'll get a chance to score. Maybe this is the time that Peterson and Atkins, if they finally hit one, it could be the difference maker. But like you said, not a lot of time, and I'm not sure if it'll happen.
We'll see how the Bears are going to play this, and they're going to look to extend this and play the foul game here early on. Wasn't sure if they were going to go for the stop, go for a steal, but they went for the quick foul. Took 2 seconds off the clock, and now it's going to send Riley Edwards to the free throw line. Again, a 1-and-1. So this first one, a pivotal free throw to try to extend the lead.
The person they really want at the free throw line is Roger. Leveros heads to the bench for Summerville. Luca Peterson comes in, and that's the duo I was talking about, Peterson and Atkins. If they can start launching those threes, they both go down in hopes for a prayer and a miracle. Atkins, he misses again, and this one might as well be over. There's the foul on Kai Elkins, pushing into the back of Parker Moore. More free throws.
Parker Moore, he's really gotten going here in the second half. Provided a spark for the Wildcats. He has 8 points. Trying to get into double figures if he could cash in here at the free throw line. Again, having that interior presence there by Parker Moore. Able to step out behind the three-point line. Ooh, missed the free throw.
Moore misses. Atkins rebounds. Summerville needs to move with high intensity. Three ball is good for George Henderson. Allowed him to shoot, and he takes it. 47-39, and Kai Elkins will foul Riley Edwards again. He hit the first one, missed the second last time. Let's hope he doesn't make a similar mistake, as Sonora will now send Parker Moore to give some issues against Rye Atkins for a possible rebound.
So Edwards heads back to the free throw line. This one not over yet. Henderson trying to do his part. We've got three balls in this quarter, 4 in the ball game.
And Curran trying his best to get an offensive rebound just in case there's a miss from Edwards. Spinning, wrapping, just pushing his way through for a possible rebound. And there's 2 for 2. No chance if they continue to make their free throws. Summerville will look at 3 again. Henderson, too high for Atkins, which means it's too high for anyone. Peterson fouls. Free throws for Jared Franklin.
It's looking like the Wildcats will secure their place. They're right behind Calaveras. Again, these two teams will meet again on February the 3rd. This time it'll be in Tuolumne. As the Bears will host the Wildcats. That should be another pivotal matchup, considering these teams would take care of business against some of those teams at the bottom half of the Mother Lode League. Should again be an important one. It's all kind of gearing up for that Calaveras-Sonora game. If Sonora could serve hold.
Summerville still not giving up. Henderson, oh my goodness, he hits another. A little late to the party, but Summerville, well, they're giving it their best shot.
Yeah, you mentioned just a little late. A lot of good looks from the Bears from distance. You mentioned Henderson, he's going off here in the 4th quarter with 4 of those, 5 in the ball game. Elkins with 2, but no one else from Summerville able to dial it in from range.
Edwards misses his first free throw. It's 51-42 with 18 and a half seconds. And making the second one. Summerville gives it to Peterson. And now Atkins. Henderson will get another. It looks good, and it's a little too much. Ariane Bissett moves out for 3, and now Sonora will hold for the final seconds. And the Sonora Wildcats take down the Summerville Bears again for the 7th straight year, but there's still one more game to go this season between the two, and that's going to be at Summerville on February 3rd. Mario, 10-point loss for Summerville. They had a lot of great efforts, and just from what we've seen through the season for these two teams, Sonora's kind of a back-and-forth team where they lose to teams that they shouldn't, and they beat teams that they probably shouldn't either. So Summerville putting this up against Sonora, it's going to make a tough battle when they head to Summerville in a few weeks.
Oh, the Cats short-handed and is showing their mettle in this one. Having the Summerville team playing some good basketball coming into their house. The Cats said, wait a minute, hold on. Things got to go through us first. And they came in and definitely let Summerville know that it's going to be a tough matchup whether they're healthy or not. And so next time around, maybe Sonora gets a few of these reinforcements back. You mentioned the Cats kind of struggling a little bit to find their footing. It's a team that had a lot of players go deep into a football postseason, so it took them a while to get back into basketball shape. They look to be rounding out a little bit, and now we got some injuries, so again, just another hindrance for the Wildcats, but able to pick up the big league victory, move into 2nd place. Again, right behind Calaveras, so they can't let up because the Wildcats are right on their heels.
Well, the next time these two teams will be at each other's throats is February 3rd at Summerville High. We'll see you there. And then for Sonora, their next home game, January 24th against Amador, looking to secure that top spot as they head into the final few games of league. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, for Mario Ramos, our producer, Jeremy Hurtado, cameraman Taylor Rector, and Cole Parkin. We'll see you next time right here from the Bud.
Peace out.